Good morning, guys. Good morning. Questions, tickers, throw them in the comment box here. We'll start in 2 minutes. Good morning, guys. Share that out to your friends that you're watching my live. Let them know. Maybe they'll come join. Maybe they'll learn something. Everybody get in here and grab a seat, got their pen and paper, be ready to go for the day. What's going on, guys? What's up, Shelby? What's up, guys? Morning, Brian. What's up, Mom? What's up, Instagram? Again, you guys have questions, stickers, throw them in there. We'll start in about 20 seconds. Start in about 20 seconds. All right, guys, let's get started. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, the 18th of August. As we get into it today, we had mild economic data that dropped, housing starts, import prices, and then during this report, we'll have industrial production and capacity utilization, and then 10 a.m. we'll have pending home sales. Not much reaction to those numbers today. Tomorrow's going to be the big one on the FOMC minutes dump. See behind the scenes what the committee was talking about going into the decision. And really what that shows, guys, is are they hawkish, are they dovish, or what? So NIMO is -7, the NAMO is 12, and VIX just keeps dropping. It's at 15, hit a low of almost 14. We do have a sell-off a little bit here in the market, guys. So, overview, I know Instagram, you can't see us on this. Incidentally, guys, if you want like the full horizontal chart, jump over to YouTube at Student Alpha, and you can see the full chart. But ES, RTY, NAS, and the Dow, so all the indices are bearish, and so is gold. The only thing that is bullish is oil. Let's get into it. So right now, the next primary read and ES might be just the same setup we saw here. VWAP touch into primary. I took this primary read short, so I'm mildly in drawdown. And this represents my trade plan right here. I'm inversed 2 points. I'm like that. 2-point or 12-point stop loss, 10-point take profit. I'm targeting 77.20 on this primary read. I took this primary read at about 840, which should be, you would think, be plenty of time before opening bell volume, where if you trade with me, you know that the first candles in opening bell are settlement candles and could be misleading with a high volume spike as everything gets settled out. Hopefully I get paid on this one beforehand. So I am short here. Okay, your next short opportunity is going to be about the same level, right around 70 or around 33. So there you go. The 5-minute is recovering mildly. We may lace here for a minute, so we'll see. Hope I don't get caught in another channel. Seems like that's what happens here lately. RTY actually gave a primary read almost the same time. All the indices did. NASDAQ did too. They all happened about between 8:30 and 8:40. So 30 minutes ago. All right. And then, so primary read short here at 55. It's paid about 3. If you're in this, you would have your stop loss about 10 points up and hunting 10 points. But the next primary read opportunity is almost the same level. Just giving a couple of reads here about the same level. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. We want to see, there's plenty of room in the futures product. We want to see what the underlier looks like. And what's the underlier, guys? RUT is the underlier on that. So we're hunting shorts there. And then the NAS is sold off, right, from yesterday. Look at that. A couple nice sell signals. I didn't take them. Selling the NAS has been brutal here lately. But keep in mind, if you watch my weekend update, the NAS is going to die hard. It's just, you can't fight these fucking bulls right now. But when it dies, it's going to be a 20% drop. It's going to be massive. The problem is timing is the most difficult thing of all fundamental and technical analysis to play out, right? Next primary read short is going to be right here. This primary read, 70, 30, 55 is paid 55. So you would be break even if you took that. You're hunting 70 on that. So again, this gave the same signal about the same time as the other indices. Let's see what YM does. Oftentimes YM will run the opposite. So you have industrials versus tech in the two indice baskets. It did not give a read at the same time. So the next short is actually at the level it's at right now. So what you want to look for, you'll see that the cross will occur down to the VWAP. That's usually a pretty strong signal. You'd hunt this for 90 if you get that signal, right? 90 to 100. And then gold's in a horrible channel right now, guys. Look at this channel in gold. All right, so let me clearly define it for you guys. That is exactly the channel for the last 10 hours, 10-hour channel, and you get signals in the middle, right? And it's bearish. So buys above the VWAP, sells right here. So you could take, as volume increases, you could take a short signal here, but you're going to have wait. You need confirmation of the break. I teach this all the time, guys. If it breaks, retests it and goes down, that's your confirmation. But identifying the channel is important. This pink line here, guys, is the PPI VWAP, and the purple line that you can't see in there that it's dancing around is the CPI VWAP. Yes, I still have those on my charts currently. And then oil, I have a buy sitting here right like this. This is my trade plan. It didn't trigger. I thought it would trigger. So I got multiple primary reads approximately this level. And what I waited for, because they were just under the VWAP, I'm looking to buy the approximate price with the VWAP. I've got low risk at, so try to buy 84.25 and sell, or my stop loss would be 83.84. What is that? 39 cents. And I'm targeting the all-time high anchored VWAP. Or I'm sorry, that's not the all-time high. That's the War Shock anchored VWAP. So the most recent high spike of what, $121 here. Realizing that if I trail it, I may exit in here. If we come up and get here, I may exit here. But if we can push through that level, that's my TP. So I'll TP the trail. I have this order sitting right in my broker right now, 84.25. It's not really a daily scalp as much as it might be a day long snipe. Could be 2-day swing. We'll see. But I'm overall bullish on gold because I don't think this shit in the Middle East gets settled. All right, guys. So I'm here to help you guys like I have been for the last 4 years. Every morning, let's look at your tickers. YouTube, if you guys have tickers, throw them in the chat. Instagram, let me see what you got. Let's see what's up, Karuna. Scrolling through here. Silver, got a request for silver. There you go. So silver on a swing. I got all my notes in here because I just did another analysis. So overhead resistance 71 to 74. That's the all-time high anchored VWAP. And you can see this is, if you can't see the downtrend, there it is, all right? That's also the top of that downtrend. Don't think for a minute that won't be resistance, which it is. So we've correctly identified resistance. We correctly identified its support. The buy zone is 54 to 56. Right now, you're in the middle of those two ranges. If you buy, right, if you want to buy now, you see this consolidation. I talked about this yesterday on one of the Zooms I did. That's the consolidation. If you buy anywhere in there, you get your stop loss right below. So let's say you buy, I want to buy right now. So let's say you buy 64.85. Your stop loss needs to go at 63.25 outside of that consolidation in case it breaks down out of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 day channel. All right. If it breaks upward, your TP is going to be this level. So it's looking bullish right now. If it breaks the all-time high, we will get a golden cross actually there too. So that's what I would do in gold. Right now, you have to trade it on very smaller time frames to try to foster it back into the swing because it's right between two key levels. You either you should have bought here, or you wait for selling the all-time high anchored VWAP for a very short profit, or waiting for it to close above. But you can tighten this trade plan, use that consolidation level. I guarantee you there's volume at price there too if I brought it up. Do I have it here? Let's see. Yeah, see, so it's right in that, there it goes, it recalculated. So it does have support at the bottom of this channel, right? And then, well, imagine that, the point of control, which is when there's volume at price, that white line that it calculates out is super strong support and resistance, and it's right in that range that we're calling resistance. So this is actually a decent sell zone for your take profit or for your shorting of silver. Okay. What are tickers you guys have? Guys, I have links in my bio. You can come to my free Discord. You should join my free Discord. If you ever had any questions like this, you can tag me anytime. When I have a moment, I'll throw you up a chart or answer your question. I also have a link to my VIP where you can trade with me every day. And not only do you trade, but you learn. I teach all this stuff. Mohammed, the one that asked about silver, where are you buying at? Or where do you own it at? Let me know your trade plan. Let's see what other questions you guys have. You guys are easy on me today. I mean, some days I come in here and you guys hit me with 300 tickers. Other days, you guys don't hit me with any tickers. Let me say this. First of all, every weekend I put out a weekend update. Make sure you're following my YouTube channel. I don't think, it's really strange because I said yesterday and in my weekend update that this run here is not supported by you. Look how volume has dropped. Okay. This is known as volume divergence, volume price divergence. Okay. When you have an upward run where volume supports the run, it will continue. When you have an upward run where volume does the opposite, that means reversal is imminent, right? So you have to identify overhead where key technical resistance points are because it's more than likely the reversal point. And I have had this red box on my NASDAQ chart for 3 months because I called this high before it even touched it. And now look what happened. It hit the red box and got rejected. It's selling down. What did I say? If it sells out of the box, logical support. As things drop, you look for logical support. This red line is the all-time high anchored VWAP. So we're probably heading to touch that at 29,300 approximately. If that fails, the next support level is the anchored VWAP from the run where we found support here before we broke it at 28,500, right? And then below that, the market structure that provided us the about 2 weeks ago, there's a pool of buyers here at 27,000. But my target in this, once it does we have never tested 26,000. NAS will see 26,000. I don't know when, but it will. So there you go. If you want to buy discounts in AI and all that stuff, you can buy here. You can buy here, you can buy here, you can buy here. There you go. Or if you want to short it, you do the opposite of that. So, yeah, I think the NAS is going to drop. But right now, the earnings reports, they're cooking the books in earnings reports. It's just going to come out as one of the biggest frauds in history, in my opinion. When you have Google giving Anthropic $100 billion for their AI, and then Anthropic turns around and gives Google $100 million for their data to use their data centers. I think Google's able to claim $100 million in profit. Is that profit? If I hand you $100 and you hand it right back to me and I get to say, look, I made $100. But they're allowed to report that as earnings. And that's why these tech stocks are just killing it, because they give it to one person, they hand it right back. It's called cyclical investment. Go look at it. Go look at the 2008 bubble. Google what happened then. That's exactly what happened then. Do I think AI is a good investment? Yes. Do I think it's in a bubble? Most definitely. Can the bubble get bigger? For sure. Will there be some winners coming out of it? Absolutely. Right? But don't get caught with your pants down. Gremlin. I don't answer DMs on Discord. You have to DM me in my Instagram. Reason why I don't answer DMs in my Discord is there are scammers all over Discord who claim to be me and will send you a friend request. So, and they'll ask you to open an exchange. They'll say, move money there. We'll trade it for you, blah, blah, blah. Guys, that's not me. I'm not trading any of your money, and I'm not asking you to move crypto. So Gremlin, you can send me to you can DM me at Instagram. I'll answer there. I do that to protect the community, guys. I don't want any confusion with, is it Sean? Is it not Sean? Because I've had some good people lose money to these assholes. We can't control it. They come into our community, find out who's leadership, and they leave, and then they operate outside of our community. If they're inside our community, we can ban them. So, yeah. Yeah. My best friend just joined my community. He's got like 6 or 8 of those scammers claiming to be me. Alpha Sniper Academy. Been watching from South Africa. Awesome. Thanks for joining in. I'm here every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Fridays, I'm over at the Alpha Beta Report for free at 11 a.m. with Crypto John. I have my free Discord. I do my free weekend update. A lot of free stuff, guys. But go check out my paid products. You think the free is good? Join my Discord or run my matrix, right? So this matrix that you see just makes trading stupid simple. It's like having me on the charts with you. Gold's trying to set up a primary here, guys, in this channel. So remember what I said. You might get a primary read, but you defined risk, right? You can get, and the reason why when it's in a channel, I like the trades later is like, look how volume's increasing. See that? As we get closer to at market pricing, volume tends to work on your side. So if you shorted this, you could take that read, define risk just above the channel in the VWAP, and then you could hunt 10, something like that. I'm not taking this trade, but this is how you would do it. The other way, if you want greater confirmation, you let the channel break down, retest it, and then you trade that confirmation, which would look something like that. All right. All right, guys. So bet on yourself. Come join my VIP. Stick around for 3 or 4 months. It'll be life-changing. Doing it in a free week, not going to change your life, guys. Coming in for the free week, just simply, if you like the education, you like the leadership, you like the way that we do things, for you to say, yeah, I'm willing to invest my time and money sticking around for months, and then you can talk to the guys who've been there for years, why they're still there. Alpha Sniper, any thoughts on the potential copper bottleneck that will, with the Strait, will not be able to supply enough catalyst for refining? Yeah, so when you have, copper itself is very bullish, right? Then you add to that a supply shock, right? Which, decreased supply is increased demand, pushes price up. Most analysts have this up around $10 in the next year as a price target. Remember, all price targets, unless stated otherwise, a price target means 12 months out. I have this buy zone at 630 to 640, and I said you might only get down to 645 where it's at here. An absolute buy is, yes, right down here at 630. So keep an eye on it. If it pulls back, copper is just proven time and time again to be a good buy. So that's what I would do. All right, guys, I have to run. Click the links in my bio. I'll be back.